Morning guys, my name is Steve from System-Matic Limited. We sell, service and repair commercial dishwashers, glass washers and ice machines. Today we're off to Burton on Trent to attend a glass washer which isn't heating the water. So I'm going to take you with me over to Burton on Trent and we'll have a look, see if we can get this sorted out. So as I said guys, we're off to Burton on Trent to have a look at a glass washer, not heating the water. So to preempt this job, you're probably looking at taking a look at the air pressure system or the pressure switch or the element itself, or even melted wires, terminals, etc., which could cause the glass washer not to heat. Some machines, they'll have a safety cut out on them that sometimes can pop out, but on this particular machine it doesn't have that, so kind of rules that out of the equation. So we'll take a look and see what we can do for the customer. So we've come off the M1 motorway. Currently now we're on the A50 going towards Burton on Trent. We've got 17 miles before we get to our customer. So we'll bring you back in when we get a bit closer. Now we're about to exit the A50, get up to the A38, which will take us to Burton on Trent. This is just coming off the A50. I say there is another usual way that we go to Burton on Trent, which I think is probably a little bit quicker, but it's not such a straight road, and that's through Colville along the A511. But that's a bit stop and start that way, so the reason why we're coming this way. Average speed check 40 miles an hour down here. So we've got a bit of a Fu Manchu going on. That's a queue by the way. So quite typically we're 5 miles away from Burton, and then we hit a load of traffic. And you always get, when you're on a dual carriageway, when the road's closed on one side, you'll get all the overtakers overtaking you and trying to pull in right at the front, which again holds the traffic up even further. Some people just don't like to wait. But yeah, it's 5 miles away. It could take a while in this traffic. Not too bad. It's opened up again just there, so short-lived roadworks is what we can do with. Right, so we've turned off the A38 now, and towards Burton, 3.7 miles away at the moment. Here we go. Turn right. So Burton on Trent, says Market Town in East Staffordshire. It lies on the River Trent. And the Mersey Canal also runs through the town. Now let's turn right to steer. Oh no, it's just right. That's the wrong way, I can't go down there. No, can't go that way. After 2
200 yards, turn left and go along the B50 AC.
That's what happens when you get diversions, when they just close roads off right in front of you. With no warning whatsoever. Yeah.
After 200 yards, turn right.
Just diverts you down into nowhere, basically.
Turn right.
Turn right here. Let's have a look. This is any better. Oh look, there's a car coming. Surprise.
After 200 yards, turn left and go along the B50 AC. Turn left.
Not there to our right, that's where the road's closed off. So this is the road we should have been coming down. Let's go around the houses. Quite literally.
Keep right and go along the B50 AC. Then immediately at the roundabout, take the third exit.
So Burton-on-Trent here is famous for its breweries, which is a lot of the beer you drink probably produced in Burton-on-Trent. Coors Brewery, etc. is here. But the town itself, it does look a bit run down.
After 700 yards at the roundabout, take the first exit.
And they reckon the local water is particularly good for the brewing process. So the calcium sulfate and the nearby gypsum. The gypsum, I'm sure they make plastic board out of that. gypsum board. There you go. Yeah, Coors Brewery Limited, Marston's Brewery, they've got micro breweries as well. And Marmite and Bovril, you either love it or you hate it, is also produced in Burton-on-Trent. As you go into Burton-on-Trent, there is you go over quite a long bridge, St Peter's Bridge. It's a modern bridge built in the 1980s, so it's not that old, is it really? Reinforced concrete bridge carries traffic over the River Trent. And you can see to our left, that's the River Trent. Just a little glimpse of the bridge there. So this is where we need to be, just here on the right hand side. Right, I'm in the bar now. Have a look at this glass washer. And look at the state of this in there. Look. Put all that lime scale in there, and look at this. Look at this filter here. It's this is a wash filter. Look at the state of that. Look, oh god. And this is all because they don't regenerate or salt the manual water softener. And they do have one. It's in here. It's in there. Look. So they do have one. It's they've got an ice machine there. Is it making ice? Is that still full of ice? Oh yeah, it's got ice in there. It's still working. So yeah, this is constantly filling with the water apparently. So we'll give it a go. No, it's not. It's not heating, but I suggest. Imagine it's constantly filling. And we'll fill it up and have a look and see. Right, let's have a look. Panels off. You hear the boiler tank heating up, so it's not that. It's not constantly filling. So I would suggest the element isn't working. Yeah, so let's have a look at that. For starters, trouble with the cold weather outside, when your toolbox is in the van, all wires go rock hard and cold. Right, so voltage. Turn the boiler off. So the tank should come on. Heat the elements. Voltage 240 volts. Let's see the elements heating. And yes, it's heating up. So what's wrong with that? Apart from all the lime scale in there, have a look at. I did show you, but look at that lime scale in there. We've got to get rid of all that. I think first. I mean, I don't know what he's got in there. Them little round things. Where they blocked up the air pressure chamber. The air pressure chamber is just there. But you wouldn't imagine the glasses come out very clean, would you? Right, let's pop out the van and get some descaling solution. So firstly we'll empty some water, drop the water out to allow for the descaler solution, otherwise it'll put down that overflow and you'll be getting rid of all your descaler solution down the drain. And this is the descaling solution, which is that stuff there. Okay, close it. Let it heat up and dissolve that lime. see that fizzling now, look in there. That fizzling on dissolving that lime scale. I mean, this is quite an old glass washer. Sherwood Bet 40 cube, not square glass washer. I had it a few years, quite a few years, I think. It always gets fired up because I just don't put salt through the softener. I don't know why. They say it would clean a lot better if it was didn't have so much lime in the water. Hey ho, not to worry. So generally on a glass washer, wash temperatures between 55 and 62 degrees C. I like to set them on the glass washer about 55 degrees C. Otherwise I find it's a bit hot. The rinse temperature at 65 degrees centigrade. So 65 and 55 on the glass washer. Dishwasher is slightly hotter. On the rinse temperature is 85 degrees C, and I like to set 60 on the wash on a commercial dishwasher. So looking at 55 on this, 38 at the minute. So just let this heat up. So I would suggest the reason why the customer called and said it wasn't heating, quite possibly it was in a constant fill. That could be, as I say, the pressure switch, could be the timer stuck on its rinse cycle, not going round and finishing its cycle. So when it comes to the rinse, it plunges the micro switch in, and it's supposed to click it out again to stop the rinse. But if it sticks in, it's just going to rinse and rinse and rinse, and it won't heat. So it'll empty the boiler of hot water down there. 42 at the minute on there. So what we'll do, we'll bring this up to the correct temperature, 55 degrees, and then we'll bang it through a few washes and get rid of that lime. So that's at 55 degrees now on there. So this is the timer was explaining. This is that thing there, in there where the wires are connected. That'll be connected to the little micro switches, which could possibly stick. Pressure switch is just there. We'll check that in a moment. That goes to the air chamber. That's there. That's there. And that's the pipe that goes to the pressure switch in there. And then you've got your thermostats that's there. Detergent dispenser, rinse aid dispenser, wash element wires, the boiler rinse tank element, that one there. You can see that one in there. Pretty basic affair, really. Got your on-off switch and your wash cycle switch there. So it's done its wash. It's going to do its rinse. Just turn the rinse thermostat back up to 65 on there. Detergent pump going around, dispenser, dosing the chemical. Alright, we're going to get a bit steamy in there, so the aim is to get rid of all that lime scale out there. The timer seems to be working. You put the timer through a manual cycle, like that, turn that dial. And it activates it manually instead of via the switch. You can't do that to all machines, but you can this one. So just make sure the timer's going round, which is this little dial here. You can see that turning on its own. That's the timer moving on its own. Timer's driven by a little motor which is at the back there, that little silver thing. That's the timer motor, spins the timer around. So once you press that button on there, your wash button, it puts temporary power onto that motor. The motor starts turning, picks up its own power, and then just automatically turns it around until it stops again. So if you keep that button pressed in all the time, it'll go back into another cycle when it's finished. But it's done the wash, doing a rinse now, dosing the detergent, and that green light will go out once it's finished its cycle. Like that. Right guys, that's that one done. Next job, we're going over to, it's a marina. It's like a restaurant situated in a private marina, which is near it's classed as Burton on Trent, but the place is called Burton under Needwood. It's not far from here, about 7 miles, something like that. So where the problem is with our glass washer is not dosing the chemical detergent. So we'll go there, have a look at that, and hopefully we can sort that one out. And hopefully that has a problem and we don't go there and it's no fault found like this one here. So yeah, we shall see. Anyway, we'll see you when we're on the way. Well, you can see over there, that is that's the bridge I was talking about earlier, which goes into town. What did I say it was called? I can't remember now. St. Peter's Bridge or something like that. But yeah, that's the brick-built bridge you drive over. So the next call is, as I said, Burton under Needwood, and it's a restaurant bar. We're just going to pull into it now. It is it's on a marina. Quite nice around here for if you've got a dog walk. But it's just up here. And that's it just there, right front.
Turn left.
It's quite a large car park. Car park is free. So if you like
Turn right.
marinas.
Turn left, then immediately turn right. You have reached your destination.
We are here. So that's it, folks. Job done over at Burton under Needwood. Now we're just travelling back to base. We're back on the A38. Looks like we'll be going down the M6 to get back to Leicestershire. So hope you enjoy that little video of me repairing this looking at the machines. I know one of them's no fault found, but what can you do? If nothing's broken, you can't fix it, can you? But we'll hopefully catch you in the next video. Bye for now.